When you finally make the aligned decision, you take the breath, you feel that aligned yes. And then, apparently, reality hits, and it's wearing some rather uncomfortable and pinchy shoes. Ouch. You start spiraling, asking yourself, did I miss the signs? Did I just make a massive mistake? Now, this is not proof that you made the wrong choice. In fact, this is evidence that your nervous system is catching up. It's proof of a growth opportunity, which we love, right? Today, we're going to talk about that space. That moment where everything in you wants to turn around, run, hide, and hit undo right now. And what you can do instead to stay with the decision you made, to not abandon it or the outcome that you really want for yourself. You see, when this happens, when the wobble arrives, most people assume or hear the thought, I must have made the wrong choice. But that's almost never what is happening. Your nervous system isn't arguing with your clarity. It's getting a little upset with the unfamiliar, those old limiting beliefs, those well-trained survival patterns. They are throwing a massive toddler tantrum. And they do that whenever you step out of your comfort zone. Is this danger or is this discomfort? If you've spent years making decisions from adrenaline, people-pleasing, urgency, then when you make a decision from grounded alignment, chances are things will feel suspiciously quiet. And that silence, it's not wrongness. It's spaciousness. And your nervous system, it isn't used to that yet. Let me give you a real life example from my own experience. If you look at my website, you'll notice that I am a Business Made Simple certified coach. When I wrapped up Edufolios, my previous business, and wanted to move into coaching, this felt like a very aligned decision. I love StoryBrand. Give me a like if you love StoryBrand or you're one of my clients who we've worked with StoryBrand. I love it. I enjoy reading Donald Miller's books and I love JJ Peterson's research. I wanted to be in the room where it happened with these people, and I got to do that. It was great. Now, the marketing promised me that I would be a 6-figure coach in 12 months. So that is what I decided was the measurement of my success. It felt very aligned. That sounds great, thank you. And although it felt aligned, in hindsight, this decision was also coming from a limiting belief, a belief that I needed a certificate on my wall, it might be behind me right now, that proved that I could be a business coach. Never mind the 6-figure business I'd already run from the ground up and grown. That didn't count because I didn't have the certificate. Limiting belief. I couldn't see that at the time, so obviously, after I invested the money and I wasn't hitting the 6-figure promise, I started to wobble. Not because the program was wrong, but because my unconscious was asking, what if I fail again? What if this is just proof that you are not enough? Oh, horrible, hey? And the truth? I didn't get the promise on the sticker. I was not one of the coaches who got to 6 figures in the first 12 months. Nope. And my limiting belief might have led me to just give everything up and not be here right now. The thing is, though, I didn't become the kind of coach they wanted me to be. I got something better instead because it gave me space to discover the kind of coach that I am. I learned what alignment didn't feel like, and so I learned what alignment does feel like. And I also was able to observe what misalignment costs me. Countless hours. What I did do was build some amazing relationships, get really great feedback, and everything I genuinely needed to grow into the coach I am today. The return on investment was real for me, but it wasn't being a 6-figure coach. That is not what this journey was about for me. You see, aligned decisions don't always guarantee a smooth path or what you expected. What they do guarantee is aligned learning. Remember, we talked last episode about how clarity is not control. Clarity comes from curiosity, from listening, from tuning in. If you're expecting your aligned choice to bring a frictionless, cinematic success story, whatever that looks like to you, you're going to think you failed every time things get messy. What is that about? You see, clarity doesn't promise easy. It promises direction. It promises opportunity to calibrate and align. Control makes you grip and not see that. Get stuck. Clarity allows you to get curious, to listen, to ask questions, to notice. And that's where the magic lives, in that reflecting, in that curiosity, in the gentle adjusting, rather than in the panicking and the abandoning. Nothing to be learned there. So when things don't go to plan, the real question isn't, oh, did I mess up? Did I make the wrong choice? Instead, it's, am I going to blame or be curious? You know which one's my favorite one, because blame pushes energy outward. It's them, the course was rubbish, or pulls energy inwards. It's me. Which one do you do most often? Let me know in the comments. I am the second one. I always push blame inwards. But neither one gives you access to what you actually needed, which is the learning. And you see, what's really sad is in those moments, that is where most people will choose to abandon themselves. Not because the decision they made was the wrong one, but because that decision has been associated with danger or discomfort. And the work is simply staying in that discomfort long enough to hear what is actually there for you. Noticing the thought, noticing the story you're telling yourself, and remembering that this could be old wiring, old patterns of protection that no longer serve you. Have you ever found yourself in a place where you've pushed that blame out or in and potentially have missed the lesson? Give me a like if you have, so nobody feels alone. Let's do an inner business check-in right now on this. This is big stuff. Just for a moment, place a hand on your chest. Take a deep breath low into your belly. And ask yourself, for what purpose did I make this decision? What story am I telling myself right now? What is the thread of possibility hiding in this discomfort? Can you see it? Just notice without the need to fix anything. See this? This is you staying with yourself. This is where self-trust grows. Acknowledge whatever is here. Tension, doubt, disappointment, excitement. What's here? All of it. What's here? All of it. Just acknowledge it. You don't need certainty. Remember, certainty is just control in a fancy jacket. What you need is this presence with yourself. So repeat with me right now, out loud if you can. Who cares what people think? I am safe to lead. I am safe to learn as I go. I am safe to stay here in the discomfort with myself. Yes, you are. Every calm decision you honor like this becomes new data for your body, for your nervous system, and proof that this wobble is here to share something beautiful with you. You don't need to run away from it. It's new evidence, isn't it? That possibility can be safe. Now, if this helped, hit subscribe. Give this video a like so it can reach more and more people. Because next week, we're going to lean into what happens when you feel aligned in a decision, but those around you disagree. How do we cope in a scenario where our vision is being challenged by those we love and hold dearest? Anyone experienced that? And if you want support applying any of this in your business, unpacking anything that's come up, head to selenawoodward.com and book a free clarity call today. I'd love to meet you. Remember, that discomfort doesn't mean you misread the signs. It just means you are meeting a part of you that still needs to learn to feel safe.